Changing our behaviors is tough. It doesn't matter whether you want to get up earlier, you want to start running more, you want to write more, whatever it may be. If you're not doing these things right now, getting into a habit where you are doing them is tough. And one of the best tools to help you to become more successful at doing this, I believe, is the positive pressure to string as many successes together as possible, which is the basis behind this map, this tool of don't break the chain. Now let me explain to you how it works, and then we'll go into a little bit about why it works and where it came from. So first of all, how it works, how to use this. Choose one habit, one new habit that you want to adopt. Then each day, when you complete that habit successfully, mark it down on this map with a big red X. So get a big red marker, and every day, like let's say today is May 7th, and you successfully complete that habit, whether it's getting up 10 minutes earlier, whether it's writing a page in a book that you're trying to write, whatever it may be, every day that you're successful doing that, put an X on the date as it shows up here on the map. So May 7th, put a red X. Then tomorrow, try to complete that habit successfully again, so that if it's May 8th, you complete it successfully, put a big red X on May 8th. And the idea is to chain as many of these successes together as you can. So you have 2 days, 4 days, 7 days. And that is a powerful motivator, as we'll talk about here in just a second. Now, to really get the most from using this map, I'm going to suggest that you post it on the wall where you can see it clearly and you can access it easily. That way, whenever you have those successes, you just go up to your map, write down the X on the specific date that you had the success. So keep it visible where you can access it easily. Also, I want to suggest that you don't do any more than 3 small habits at a time. So don't try to create more than 3 chains at one time. Now, once you've been successful with a chain for a long time and you feel pretty good about it, you might take that don't break the chain map down from your wall and replace it with a new one and try to form a different habit. But don't have any more than 3 habits or chains going at one time, or else you'll overwhelm yourself. Ideally 1 or 2, but no more than 3. Now, why does this work? Well, daily actions build habits. Small daily actions build habits. They're believable. And based on that idea of belief, think of it this way. Each time you are successful making your habit a reality throughout your day, it strengthens your belief that you can do it again. So if you're successful at doing it for 2 days, the 3rd day becomes a little bit easier. You believe that you can do it. If you've done it for 3 days, it becomes easier to do it for the 4th day. And that strength of belief continues to build as your chain gets longer. And that belief is really what drives your ability to let go of old behaviors and take on the new ones. And that's what seeing that chain grow really helps you to do. Another reason why this works so well is because it's very rewarding to feel the sense of building this chain. Every time you get up and you have a success and you're able to mark it on your map, that's rewarding. And especially when you start seeing that chain grow a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, that sense of reward, you've probably seen a lot of experts say that when it comes to habit change, rewards are essential. And you wouldn't believe how great it feels to put an X and build that chain out. So that's another reason why this works so well. Now, what do you do if you break the chain? What happens if you miss a day in trying to form your new habit? Well, don't sweat it. Just start again the next day and try to make your new chain longer than the previous chain, because you probably will have setbacks, but don't let it derail you completely. All right? Just start back over. Now, in case you're wondering where this came from, this isn't my idea, but supposedly it came from Seinfeld, the comedian, and he used to use this method himself. I think he's the one that came up with it, as far as I know, to write jokes every single day. That was one of his objectives, was to write new material every single day And he used this as a motivating tool to help him to do that. And you can use it. And obviously, let me back up. He was very successful at writing comedy and doing it effectively. And he apparently gives his success to this method. So, if you want to have great success at forming new habits, then use this process and this map of don't break the chain.